So I thought I'd sort out my thoughts as I get ready for this hike. So I'm going hiking. Today is the, 14th of July, 2024. And I'm going to meet my friend Alan in Tennessee near Carver's Gap, not sure which to my map. And so we're gonna go see the sunset at this particular viewpoint that he knows, and then camp at a park for the night. And then tomorrow we're going to Damascus, Virginia, to start hiking north on the Appalachian Trail for about 2 weeks. And so my friend Alan, who I'm meeting, he hiked the entire Appalachian Trail in 2016. We did a northbound trip. He made a bunch of videos for it. And then this summer, he managed to get off 2 months where he could go hiking. And I asked him if he ever went back out hiking to let me know. And if the timing worked out, I'd like to join him. And it did. And I'll be able to join him for 2 weeks. But my 2 weeks didn't align with the beginning of his 2 months. So he had this extra week or so that he wanted to use. And after playing with some ideas, he settled on, because he wants to hike, to go back, he wants to hike the whole state of Virginia again, which is a big chunk of the Appalachian Trail. So what he settled on was he started at Damascus, Virginia, and he's hiking south into Tennessee. And he's just getting as far as he can get until I can meet him. I'm picking him up at where he's gotten to on his southbound leg, and then we're going to drive back to where he started in Damascus, Virginia, and go north. And I'll have up to 2 weeks that I can be there with him, and then I'll get off the trail and get a ride back to my vehicle, and he'll continue on through the state of Virginia. And so I've never done a through hike before of any kind. I've done an overnight at a backcountry campsite. I've done a 2-night at a backcountry campsite, and I think I might have done that a couple of times, but that's about it. And all of this was at Mammoth Cave National Park in Kentucky, which has some elevation changes, but I don't think it's anything close to what we're going to be seeing on this trail. So it's a very different experience. And when I was doing my little bit of camping last year, which is when I started, I was very into survival stuff and bushcrafty stuff, and so I would bring out a ridiculous amount of equipment, so that I could try all the different pieces of gear while I was out there. Oh, let's play with this tarp. Oh, this tarp has grommets, so I have like 2 big heavy tarps with me. I want to bring some books so I can learn about knots. Books are heavy, things like that. So I brought out an absurd amount of gear with me, with the idea that I would set up shop somewhere and then play for a couple of days, and then just truck it all back home. And I understand that through hiking is very different. You want to minimize weight, you want to be able to cover a lot of distance, have just enough to keep you safe and healthy and entertained, and that's it. Sort of minimalistic. Lighter is better. And so, and I understand there's a whole culture associated with this ultralight backpacking. And I've taken almost no time to learn about it because it's just been a hectic summer. And but I'm kind of having fun with that. I like trying things from a complete rookie perspective, a complete novice perspective. I can appreciate the value of the knowledge more after I learned it the hard way, And I mean, that's I don't take that to an extreme, of course. I did learn a little bit before going out. I'm not going to go out there and reinvent the wheel on everything. But I didn't research the very best way to collect water. I didn't research the very best hack or the very best this or that. I just talked to people and, that sounds like a good idea. I'll try that. And I have a couple of friends who are experienced hikers. Alan, who I'm joining, my friend Larry from Bowling Green. I guess that's all of them. I'm probably forgetting somebody or a couple of people, but those are the 2 that I've been interacting with a lot this summer. And so going out there, I got some stuff. I threw it in a bag. I think it'll be okay. I'll have an experienced hiker with me, and we're going to be out for 3 or 4 days between each resupply. So spend time with a good friend and get out in nature and sort of let it do its thing on me, you know? Let it get to work and let all the popcorn that's been bouncing around sort of just settle down. You know, it's been a lot going on up here as a result of having a lot going on in my life. And this will be a really good time to sort it out. Drive and going for a walk. I feel like I want to share all the things that have been going on. I don't know for who, you know, I don't know who would watch it. Passed this year, and that was obviously rough, and then the time leading up to it was rough, as you'd expect, and the 10 years leading up to that were also rough. She went through a lot. So normally a video like this would be for her, you know, she would be the primary audience, and I have some family. I have a sister, I have a niece and a nephew, and some great nieces. I have a couple of uncles and an aunt and some cousins, and some friends. So there are people that want to watch it, but you know, normally with a video like this, kind of a heartfelt video, there's only a couple of people that you think about that would really want to get into all the little nuances, you know. So I don't know who this is for. I don't know what the expected impact or even content of this video is, or these videos are going to be, but I feel like I should make them and then maybe post them, and maybe it'll help me connect with someone. I'm not sure who. You know, maybe an old friend or something. Or maybe I'll just go back and watch them and sort of try to get back into the mindset I'm in now later in life when things start to get busy again, or if I start to lose track of really involving my heart and my mind and my body and my soul in each day. That's the danger for me, it is, and for everybody, you know. I think it's just doing what you need to do so that you can get up and do what you need to do again, so that you can get up and do what you need to do until you can no longer get up and no longer need to do anything. That doesn't sound like fun. That doesn't sound worth doing. So, yeah. So I'm taking this time to really try to be where I am. The guy behind me is taking this time to also try to be where I am. Only one of us can be here, buddy. So, it looks like he's, just gonna really enjoy my tailpipe for a little while. So I hope he's getting all he wants from my exhaust. And I'm gonna give him the finger. All right. So, anyway, that's probably enough for a first video. I'm going to record some scenery because it's kind of nice. We'll have to turn the camera around.